All right, so we're back at Rome Liquor. We came over today to check out some RY3 stuff that Karthik sent us, some samples. So I'm excited for Harry to try that. Hopefully we land on something that would be a barrel pick that he'll want to do. We also are going to be trying some of the short barrel picks that he's got here, some double oak, some ryes. So y'all stay tuned and check that out. Cheers. And Karthik was nice enough to send us these samples of the RY3. So today we're gonna try these. Got a couple customers here that want to try them as well, especially that cigar. Hopefully Harry likes them. If so, maybe we'll get Karthik to send us some samples for maybe picking a barrel or something. So we'll see. So this one is the 7-year. It's rye whiskey. It's a single barrel, and it is 115 proof ish. 7 years, 8 months, and this is the one that I see the most on a lot of shelves for people who haven't done barrel picks for that one. The American light whiskey is the one that I really liked, and I'm not sure that he sent that. I should have brought my bottle because that's the one that I think is really gonna blow your skirt up. I think so. These guys don't have to stay around for the whole thing. If it's all the same to you, we'll try the cigar first, just to see. So we'll try the cigar rye. Was there one that you wanted to try? Mm-hmm. No. Okay, I got you. So this is a cask strength rum finish, but that is also a rye whiskey. This is a cask strength rye that's toasted barrel, and this is a Madeira, and that's Amburana. That's Exalco rum, so that's a brand rum they have. Do you carry their rum as well? You don't have it, but yeah, if it's all the same to you, I think we'll try the cigar first, so that he can try it, and that way we won't hold them up. Cool.
I love the glasses.
Yeah, man, I want you to keep that. Yeah, a little something, right? I'm not a big baller like you, Harry. I can't give away a lot of stuff. Over here giving away Coy heels and stuff.
How'd you do the logos on there?
So, Distillery Products is the company that I used, and they put them on there. I don't know how they etched those on. So we're trying the cigar. See the color on that. It's got a good nose on it. That is really good. What do y'all think about that? I like it. So I wish I had brought that. How you doing, man? Good. I wish I had brought that that American light whiskey of theirs, the 14-year that I have at home. I was hoping they would send us a sample of that. I should have brought that bottle because I really wanted Harry to try it. It has a lot more mouthfeel to it than this one. I don't, and it has a lot of flavor, but that's got a ton of flavor, man, and it's really good. And I'm not sure if I know how to articulate the flavor that I'm getting. It's sweet, but it's like a dark sweetness, right? Like dark molasses.
I get a little chocolate on the finish.
I definitely got chocolate on the finish. Like a dark chocolate, right? Maybe some cherry. That flavor is phenomenal. So I know you've got that bottle on the shelf.
We do.
So I'll have that bottle in the box today.
Is that going to go out of circulation like the Buzz Bruce?
No, I don't think so.
Nope. That's one of their standard like go-tos right there. That's one of their higher offerings that they have. So no, it's definitely a go-to for them for RY3. I'm pretty sure Karthik told me that we couldn't do a barrel pick on that, but I'll need to ask him because that would be phenomenal.
Yeah,
but I'm almost positive because I loved it so much.
Yeah.
It's one that he said we couldn't do. Well, we're starting out good there, Karthik. That's really, and the more I sip that, the better it gets. It does, and that flavor is just really deep. Like it's a lot of flavor. And my first sip of the day, and it's 124.2 proof. And it did, to me, it's warm, but it doesn't didn't knock me out. Like
Right.
so, it's triple cask finished, French oak staves, Madeira cask, rum cask, and Honoria cask. So, and that's their thing is everything they blend is in threes, I think, right? If I'm not mistaken, everything is triple blended to some extent, but I'm not seeing everything on these. I'm gonna ask him on that because I could very well be wrong, but I kind of felt like that was their thing, and it may be a distillate. Like there's always 3 different distillates that they put in there because they're blending from elsewhere, right? And I don't know where these are sourced from. I know they're doing their work in Virginia. He's out in California. All right. So next up, we'll do the 7-year rye. There again, that's one that I'm seeing on a lot of shelves. I know the Spot at 280 did their pick on it. So that one's got and that was the thing about the American light whiskey. It had a really, really light color. And so I was thrown off by it because I was thinking it wouldn't have as much flavor because it was lighter. Boy, was I wrong.
Really?
Yes.
Are you talking about this one or the one you have at the house?
The one I have at home. This one's light, but the one at home is lighter. And
really?
I've got to bring it. I should have brought it. I just assumed that it would be in here. Yeah, that one is spicy. It's like bacon spices spicy, right?
Sweeter.
It is sweeter. It's a lighter sweetness. It's not as dark. How you doing, man? Good. Finish is not as long. It's totally different flavor profile, obviously.
It's got a little bit of smoke at the end. It's like a very subtle smoke.
I get that too. Single barrel, single vintage, single distillate. So this one is a single distillate. So they don't apparently blend 3 distillates and everything. I misunderstood that.
So
I need to get up on my facts. Yep, all the way single barrel for sure. Single barrel, single vintage, single distillate, 7 years. 7 years, 8 months. 114.7 proof. Is that right? Yep. It's really good.
It's lighter than the cigar batch.
Definitely.
But
and it's sweeter. It's got more sweetness to it. And it's got some fruit that I'm picking up that I don't know.
The sweetness is almost like straight sugar cane juice.
It is. It's like a real bright sweetness, right? It's definitely not like honey. It's not like brown sugar. You can't stand it. I knew you couldn't stand it. All right, so this one is going to be cask strength, Madeira cask finish, rye whiskey, and this is also a single barrel. And it is 124.4. So I get some tobacco on that one. Maybe some cinnamon. Definitely getting tobacco. That's got the type of mouthfeel that I really like. It's spicy. There again, it is. And I'm not getting that like 124 proof. Like I would think my chest would be burning. What do y'all think? A little proofy for you? A little proofy? Maybe he's taking big sips and I'm just I just put touches on my tongue.
I think it's got a better flavor than the first one.
Agreed.
But the first one has better nose on it.
Yeah, this one is, to me, all I really get is that tobacco. I'm glad to see that for the most part, they're staying consistent in flavor profile and mouthfeel for me. Like the consistency of the whiskey is very similar. They're all having some sort of mouthfeel. They're not just falling flat like a water.
Yeah, exactly.
Some whiskeys are so light, but I guess at this high proof, you would expect that.
Pretty long finishes on all of them too.
Agreed. All right, so this one, I'm excited about this one just by reading it, but it's cask strength, toasted barrel finish, 124 proof. The one you just had was 124.4, so you're a little lower, 0.4 lower. I would have thought that about that one because it was so light in color. It just was off-putting me. I wouldn't have just bought it, but Josh is like, man, that's really good. You should try it. And I did, and I was like, sold, let me get it. All right, so this one is the toasted barrel.
Sweet notes.
You pick up that toast. It's not as strong of a nose as we've had on some of the others so far. They're all sweeter. All have a decent mouthfeel to them. That flavor falls off a little bit for me on that one. It's not as strong flavor up front, and it falls off a little bit more on the back. It's a good flavor. When you're going through this many, it's tough for me to remember. So far, I really like the cigar, right? I like the finish on this one now. The first sip on this one, I didn't get much finish, but the second and third sip, that finish is just lingering. And it's nice. It's sweet.
It's a little nutty. Like at the finish, I get some kind of like.
I get that. I'm getting that for sure. And then that rye just kind of stays on your tongue. My tongue's just kind of tingling a little bit.
Yeah.
It's definitely nutty at the backside. And it's a little bit leathery. Like that very last little bit there is just a little bitter, right?
Yeah, I get that leather now, since you mentioned.
It's not bad. I don't dislike it, but I don't know, Harry. All right, so this is cask strength, rum cask finish. It's rye, and this one's going to be right at 120 proof, just shy of 120 proof, 119.6, I guess that would be. I'm not great with math. Video he saw, it might have been yours. Man, that is really light. But it looks oily like the rest of them. They stay consistent with that. That one's not for me. The mouthfeel I like. I don't know if I like that flavor profile.
It's got some kind of funk in the beginning.
Yes. No. Cask strength, rum finish.
It's almost peated, like peaty, like almost like a scotch.
It's something, and I don't drink enough scotch to understand the peat thing, but I do understand that peat can be too much, right? Like sometimes it can be overwhelming. Somebody was telling me, a lady that I was talking to was telling me that a lot of ladies enjoy peat, and like just the whole function of what peat is just doesn't seem like it would be good to me. But I'm not a Scotch drinker, so I don't understand that, right? But Zalco rum, Amberana cask. So the Amberana scares me. If it's really strong Amberana, a lot of cinnamon flavor, for me it's off-putting usually. A little bit is okay.
I'm curious. Sorry?
It does have a strong nose. It's definitely rum, like a huge difference from that bourbon, but I get that cinnamon from the Amberana.
Yeah.
That scares me. But the nose is nice.
Right.
Correct.
Kind of like a Cinnabon.
Yes. And I'm getting some smokiness, like something smoky on the backside.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of vanilla.
Tons of flavor. I get a lot of that smoke, the Amberana on it. I'm not huge on rum, so I may not be the best judge of rum.
A lot of cinnamon in the mouth too.
It is.
I want to say coconut too.
You get coconut?
Yep. Right on the,
A little bit of coconut flakes.
but you don't get that until the back end.
I haven't got the coconut yet. I'm trying to find it. Y'all got me. Okay, right there at the finish.
At the finish, that's where I taste it, yeah.
Yeah. It's really good. It's really good. It just is a flavor profile that may appeal more to rum drinkers than, like, I don't drink a lot of rum, so I don't have a ton of experience. My rum experience is mixing in cocktails, right? So I don't have a full, like, experience of neat drinking rum and saying, hey, that's good rum, that's bad rum. Just throw it with a bunch of other ingredients and it's great, usually.
It'd be like a cinnamon with coconut sprinkles on it.
Exactly.
It's definitely Cinnabon. There's definitely a frosting there with that cinnamon. It's sweeter. It's really good. It's really good.
That's stronger flavor than the Fiddler's Amberana.
We do have this.
Now he was talking about that, and I do want to try that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to live in Rome tonight. I'm not gonna be able to leave Harry's. Like, we've been here. I've been up here drinking 10. There you go. I can crawl to your house from here. All right, so y'all don't come to Harry's unless you're ready. Like, I didn't take my Z-Biotics today. I'm not fully ready. But this is cinnamon roll in a bottle. Fiddler Amberana. It's a store pick by Harry. I've got to get that other one out of my mouth. Karthik, that rum just stays. Like, I've already rinsed once, and it's like still there, and it's a very pleasant flavor. It is. Maybe I need to get into rum. Forget bourbon. I'm done with you, bourbon.
Now I'm kind of curious if they're
I've rinsed twice and that flavor's still there. It's mild, but it's there.
I'm kind of curious if the rum finished one, is it aged with the with that one, like the rum finished? I wonder with these.
Oh, I wonder. I don't know. So we'll ask Karthik that. Is there any similarities here, Karthik? Like, is this one aged in like these barrels? Is that where we're getting that from? We all really like the rum. It's unique. I'm not a rum drinker. These guys probably drink more rum than I do, but it definitely is cinnamon bond, cinnamon roll. It's still in my mouth after rinsing twice. Like, I'm still got a hint of that sweet cinnamon. Man. All right. Well, Tom was talking about this one earlier. We were standing over there looking at your barrel of picks.
Yeah.
I was like, you had a fiddler that you let me try, but I had not tried that one. Y'all want to try? Y'all want to try that one?
I've got it.
So it's gonna be dessert in a glass, is what you're saying. Tell me that this doesn't smell just like it. It is. They just blended it up. Like, swirl that around in your glass. I just hope that I can reconnect with ASW. I had to bail on them because I had hiccups, and dude, they were horrible. 11 days straight I had hiccups. Could not drive, couldn't go anywhere, went to the ER. It was horrible. Even went to a GI doctor after. Do you get that? So that's a real light flavor compared to what we've had. It's sweet. I definitely get the cinnamon roll. I get some tobacco in that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
It makes you wonder when you've tried other things and you pair it with something, that's going to taste different today than it's going to taste tomorrow because I'm not going to have all this with that.
Well, that's the thing. You can have that heavy aged rum.
Right. Which is so much more potent.
It's a different cinnamon profile. And then you're going to that. It's not quite as bold. But if you're drinking that by itself, it's like a
Definitely get
cinnamon
that.
bun with no frosting on it.
Right.
You got the cinnamon bun with frosting.
So this one's 54, so 109 proof is what that bottle is. So, I mean, we come off a bunch of 120s to 109. We didn't, and this was 120 proof rum, almost 121. So we didn't give it its due diligence in flavor. That's why the flavor is lighter, but it's very good.
Yeah. Honestly, it does taste different than
It's
I remember.
absolute. Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Because your palate has been skewed.
Right. And especially after tasting that, like you said, that frosted cinnamon roll
Yeah,
coming and going to a
for sure.
regular cinnamon roll. Yeah.
So if we were to talk to Karthik about sending us some samples to even consider a barrel, would you want to do the 7-year or would you want to do the rum?
I'll probably do the 7-year rum. I mean, rye whiskey.
Okay.
Just because of the sweetness. I like the sweeter notes. And
I don't think you can go wrong with either.
Yeah.
I don't at all. So Karthik, we're gonna reach out to you and maybe get some samples of that to try a couple different barrels and maybe consider a barrel here at Rome. We'll see what Harry thinks. .2 proof, straight bourbon whiskey finished in toasted oak barrels, double oak series. Bottled by Shortbarrel Bourbon, North Cross, distilled in Kentucky. All right. Ooh, that's nice. Now, I like the nose on that better than I liked on this 9 or 10 year. But this 9 or 10 year was really good. Like, that's a pecan pie bomb. This is dark sweetnesses, brown sugars, oaky. And I'm even pulling some fruits from that. I don't know. I'll say like apricot or something. Peach, maybe? No. Apricot, something darker. Burnt peaches? I don't know. Double oak, short barrel. My goodness gracious, Harry.
What do you think about that?
Oh my God.
Good.
That is so good. I'm going to need all the help from the patrons I can get. I don't know that I can afford to walk out of Harry's place today. Like, I need to be writing things down, I think. Short Barrel, I have got to get over there to see you guys. I know we keep missing ways, Sam, and we're going to make it happen. At 25, I'm getting there. I was going to go there today, and then Cedartown called, and I was like, well, I can't go both ways, you know? Dude, that is so good.
Definitely get the oak in the nose.
You do, and you get that dark sweetness. I'm saying like dark brown sugars. I'm picking up some kind of cooked or burnt like apricot or peach.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that is
That's good, man.
no shade at any whiskey I've tried so far, even the Short Barrel. That may be the best one that I have tried today. Don't you well, you got it right here.
Any double oak or just black oak?
This double oak out of what we've tried today. Now, I will go put this against some other double oaks to see, and it's going to stand tall. That's going to stand tall. When I think double oak, I think the Pursuit pick that we did. I think Detling I think Pursuit Double Oak. Not Pursuit, Peerless Double Oak.
Woodford.
I'm going to put Woodford at the bottom of that list. It's there. Woodford is a staple on the shelf for people. When they come to your house, they've never tried a Double Oak, they need to try Woodford first. But man, you put them on that's another level. Oh my dear gracious. I've got to get over to Short Barrel now.
I love those fruit notes.
Me too.
That burnt, like you're saying.
Everything in it's like just cooked, burnt, like dark sweetness. That's my jam, Harry. Like we were talking earlier, the difference between like the brighter sugars and the brighter fruits versus, I call that body. I don't know why I say body. I don't even know if that's what it is, but it's more, it's not even savory, but it's just deeper and darker. Like that for me, that's bourbon. That's what I like. Oh man. All right, well, we'll put this one in the mix over here. What'd you do with my other bottles? You got them over there? We're gonna load up. I'll show y'all in a minute the load that we're gonna end up taking from Harry, but I'm gonna need a U-Haul trailer, I think. Got a bunch of the group members that are wanting bottles of the Pursuit and some of these Short Barrel stuff. And guys, I know every one of y'all are gonna be mad at me because I didn't tell y'all about this Double Oak. I can't hit everybody. Dude, they need to know about that, Harry. That is phenomenal. All right, so we're gonna try this rye.
I know you're a rye fan.
I am. I love ryes.
So this rye is a 12-year-old rye. It's 95.5.
Okay, so we straight up some rye whiskey with a little barley in there. Is that what it? So it's 125 proof, straight rye whiskey. Non-chill filtered is my jam. So, you know, a lot of people do the chill filtering to get the clarity on the juice. I mean, that juice is fairly clear, but it can get a lot clearer for, you know, shelf purposes, right? It looks great, but you lose that mouthfeel because there again, I'm nobody, I know nothing, but when I think chill filtered, I think any oiliness that you have in it, when you chill it, it's going to skim to the top like oils do. You skim that off, and now you've just robbed that juice of that oiliness that came out of that barrel in the distillate, right? Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I think. Come over here and drink whiskey with Harry all day, every day. So you definitely can tell that's rye whiskey. Smells really good. It's not nearly as dark as that Double Oak, which it shouldn't be. I'm getting some kind of bright fruit on that. Am I getting cherry? Is that what you're getting, cherry? The palate's totally different from the nose. And we've drank up in proof, so maybe not fair, but at 125, it's butter. That is straight butter. Like, that is so good. Short Barrel, you guys are y'all making a fan out of me for sure. Y'all are doing something special over there. Bee's Knees, the Sasquatch, I was like, okay, maybe. And then we try that hazmat, and when I nosed this cognac finished barrel, I was like, no, you can keep that, Harry. And then I put it on my palate. Oh dear God, pecan pie bomb like no other. And that's crazy to me. There again, maybe because we've nosed so many today, but that nose was up front was the most off-putting. And then as I kept smelling it, I started picking up pecan and honey, and I put it on the palate, and it blew me away. Yeah, y'all doing something special over there for sure. Harry, I'm gonna get in so much trouble here.
I'm not a big rye fan, but that rye is.
It's really, really good. Like, for a rye to have that much body and that much mouthfeel and not be just crazy spicy and hit you in the face, it's not.
I was 95% rye. It's not even that.
And it's not age stated, right? We don't.
It's not. I don't know why, but it is a 12-year-old.
You're saying it's 12?
12-year-old.
It is. Well, there you go. That time has worked its magic on this whiskey, if that's so. 12 years. Golly, brother. Okay. All right, guys. Well, before I get any more intoxicated, because we got another stop to make today, I'm gonna cut it off sampling at Harry's. Number one, my budget can't afford anymore, and number two, we got more to do today. So I'm gonna box up some stuff with Harry, and I'll show y'all that to show you what we're taking back to some of the group members. This is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be running around town distributing bottles like crazy to people. I think I'm gonna get me a Rome shirt. I think I'm a Rome liquor employee now. Dude, I appreciate it. I thank you so much. As always, I mean, like, it's always worth the trip over here for sure. Shortbarrel's doing some special things. Karthik, we'll get with you. We'll let you know what Harry's thinking. You know, so far, he's thinking he'd like some samples of this, and I'll hit you up when I leave here and let you know that that's what he's thinking. And like I said, if it's all the same to you, I may take that one. Great samples, Karthik. Thank you so much for that. And you guys come check Harry out, man. He still got that Nulu toasted honey over there that they got. I ended up getting it somewhere else. Didn't know that Harry had it. And obviously, I've seen it 100 times. You can see it on my videos, but I hadn't sampled it here. But this is the one. Like, it's very, like, a ton of honey in that. You can tell just by looking at the color of that juice. But that, I haven't had Nulu prior, and I bought that bottle the other day. Unfortunately, I didn't buy it from Harry, but it was the same exact barrel that was shared and split out, and some discrepancies happened right there, and some of Harry's barrel went elsewhere, and that's where I ended up getting it, unfortunately. But very good whiskey. Shortbarrel's doing something special. RY3, you guys blowing me away. Pursuit, very, very happy with you guys. Number one reason I'm here today is to pick up that Pursuit Double Oak pick that Harry and I did, because so many members wanted it. I need a backup because it's amazing. All right, so here's the haul today. Not all of it's mine. Some of this is for the group, guys that knew I was coming over here and they wanted me to grab it. So I got Steve a bottle of the Forbidden. He really likes that. Got myself a bottle of the Shortbarrel 9, which is really 10-year, 140 proof, that pecan bomb. So we got 3 of those total. Chris is gonna get 2 of those. And we got myself one of the Shortbarrel Double Oaks. Y'all, that thing is phenomenal. Harry did a great job on that one. And also grabbing one for one of the group members. And then I'm getting myself a backup, and the rest of these Pursuit Double Oaks are for the group members. So there you have it. Nice little haul today from Harry's. All right, guys, we just finished up at Rome Liquor. Another great day tasting whiskey with Harry. Their Shortbarrel picks here, phenomenal. Shortbarrel, you guys are doing something really special there, and I've got to get over there to see you, Sam, to taste some other offerings. That Double Oak was phenomenal. The Hazmat was a little off-putting at first on the nose. We tried so many different things, but once I put it on the palate, like pecan pie bomb. RY3 stuff was amazing. Really liked the cigar. The Izalco rum was a little off-putting at first, but straight cinnamon roll once we tried that a little further and liked it a lot. I'm not really a rye guy, or a rum guy, I'm sorry. Love ryes. Picked up a few of the Pursuit Double Oaks for some of the group members, so we had a pretty good haul there for Harry. Overall, it was a really good day for him. Grabbed myself some of that Shortbarrel, another backup on the Pursuit. So anyway, you got to see that. Y'all come check Harry out, man. He's really doing some great things here. That Shortbarrel stuff's not anything to sleep on, and RY3 is something that you guys really need to check out.